Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. For those of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician for over 10 years. So today's video is all going to be about makeup. So I'm going to share with you some of my current favorites and some flops. Now, before we get started into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am suffering from seasonal allergies. It's really bad this year. I have like an itchy throat and my sinuses are going crazy. So if I don't sound like myself and I don't look like myself, just know it's because of my allergies. Also, I did my first dose of the Moderna vaccine the other day. I decided to get vaccinated and I just wanted to talk to you guys and your skin about the vaccines for COVID. So I belong to several esthetician groups and a lot of these ladies are working on clients right now, and they're noticing that some of their clients who have been vaccinated have been reacting to regular treatments, and regular treatments would be facials, peels, even like microneedling, waxing. You have to be very careful with this because I guess what's happening is that their skin is a lot more sensitive than normal. Like they're having pinpoint bleeding. So just be mindful of this. Even some people are reacting to devices. So what's happening with devices is people are coming down with really bad headaches. So they're recommending that you wait 14 to 30 days after your vaccine to book these type of treatments. And if you're doing these treatments at home, just take note of that. If you notice that your skin is a little bit more sensitive, I mean, waxing, what they're experiencing is that it's making the skin very sensitive to where their skin is lifting, where the skin, you know, the first layer of the skin comes off with, not the first layer, but it's the first and second layer of the skin creating, it looks like a burn. We call it lifting, is lifting when they're waxing. So you guys have to be really careful of this. So if you are doing peels at home, microneedling, any aggressive exfoliation, microdermabrasion, anything like that, waxing, you want to be careful of this, okay? And some of my clients too, or some of my friends too, have been noticing that their clients that who have injectables are having issues with headaches too. So if you are someone who is planning on going in to get your Botox or your fillers redone, please wait at least 30 days after you've been vaccinated. And also check in with your physician. Now, when you are booking these appointments, make sure you let your service provider know that you have been vaccinated and ask them if they've had any clients react, just so you were aware. And I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so let's get into today's video. Okay, so I have some makeup favorites here that I wanted to share with you guys. Some of them you already know, some of them you do not. Okay, so first I'm gonna hit up Lawless Beauty. So Lawless Beauty, I have been loving the Baby One palette. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time. I absolutely love this. Today is the first day in a while that I haven't used it. Actually, my last video I was using the little one. So this is my favorite. I love all these colors. For me, I can use this all year round. I just love it so much. I love the pigmentation, the blendability, the colors, the formula. It stays on me all day. Just a beautiful palette, and it's also reasonably priced. This whole thing is only $25. How fabulous is that? So there you go. So that is the baby one, and I'm usually wearing this in most of my videos lately, except for a few, and I'm not wearing it today, by the way. Now, with the little one, I really love this one too. When I want something with more warmth to it, this is what I have been reaching for lately. So this would actually, I think, make a really pretty summertime palette too, because you can create some nice bronzy eye looks with this. But yeah, I love both of these palettes, but the baby one is my absolute favorite. So, okay, so let's see. Along with those eyeshadow palettes from Lawless, I have been loving their blushes. Now, I am wearing their blush today. I have been wearing it for a while. So my favorite blush from Lawless is called Vintage Love. So, and this is the Make Me blush. Yeah, Make Me Blush. It says Velvet Blush. So Vintage Love is absolutely gorgeous. I love to wear this with the Baby One palette. It's so pretty. Now, since I love this so much, I did pick up some more. So I have Sakura. So I have Sakura on today, and I have Angel Suede. So Angel Suede, I actually put from the middle of my cheekbone up into my temples, and then I did my apples in my cheeks with Sakura. So this is really pretty. I also like to pair this with Vintage Love. So with Vintage Love, what I do is I put it from my mid cheekbone, and then I just put this on the apples of my cheek, and I've been loving that. That's a tip that I picked up from Lawless because I follow them on Instagram. So Sakura is really, really pretty. This is Angel Suede. And then the last one I have is called Soft Nectar, and this one is actually quite bold looking, but it looks really, really pretty on the cheeks. So I love their blushes. They last on me all day. They blend out really, really nicely. Now, when I picked up Soft Nectar and Sakura, I did the blush bundle because they had 25% off. And this brush was included, and I love this blush brush. It works really well. So if you guys are thinking about picking up that duo from Lawless, I would highly recommend that you do it because this brush is fabulous. All right, so other things that I have been loving from Lawless are, I love their lip liners. These are like my favorite lip liner formula. They glide on so smoothly and they last and they're just effortless. Now I like Pink Sand is my favorite. Honey Rose is really pretty. It's a little bit dark for me. I was hoping that they would come out with something, this is my other favorite lip liner, which is called Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. It's called the Lip Cheat. I love this lip liner color just because of the color, and I'm wearing it today. I haven't found a dupe for this yet, but I love this color in Pillow Talk. So yes, I love the Lawless lip liners. They're fabulous. They are super easy. They're just a wonderful formula. Now I have two of their lip glosses. So today I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner with this lipstick color called Wedding Day, which this was a little bit more nude than I wanted it to be, but it's kind of hard with Lawless with their lip colors online. I will say that it is really tough to see the true colors. So this was actually looked more pink in the picture, and I thought it was going to be more pink, but it's actually a little bit more nude than what I thought it was going to be. And it is very similar to Fawn, which I have here, which Fawn I like better. So Fawn is my favorite lipstick from Lawless. So if you've noticed when you go onto Lawless, like they pretty much, with all their lipsticks, they're all pretty much nudes or light pinks, okay? So that's Wedding Day. And then my favorite lip gloss from them is called Velvet. This is so pretty. Today I'm wearing Glaze, which is a sheer sort of like champagne with a little bit of shimmer in there. So I have been wearing these lip glosses a lot, and I really, really like them. On top of lip gloss or lipstick, I think they look really, really nice. Now my current favorite, so this is a favorite from Lawless, and this is like my favorite lip gloss of all time, and that is their Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. This really plumps up your lips like a true lip plumper. It smooths your lips out very nicely to where it doesn't look like you have lines. It's just really, really smooth. I love the formula. It's very hydrating. It's long lasting. So this is my new favorite lip gloss of all time, guys. So beautiful, beautiful lip gloss. All right, so that is from Lawless. So if you guys are thinking about checking out Lawless, I really like their makeup a lot. I am, one of these days, I will be getting the foundation and some other things, and maybe what we'll do is oh, I just got that in my hair. Well, that was smart. We'll do like a full face of Lawless so you guys can see everything in action. All right, so my next favorite is going to be, so I love all three of the blushes from Aether Beauty. I love these blushes. These are just so gorgeous. I have been testing out the Lawless blushes. I haven't really been using my Aether blushes lately, but these are still One of my favorite blushes, guys. I love all three of the palettes, and I especially love the highlighters in here. So these highlighters that are in the Aether Beauty blush palettes are my absolute favorite. Can I just tell you that? Like, my favorite is actually Heart. I wear Heart a lot, if you can tell from the pan. So this is like my favorite blush palette out of all of the colors. But I love them all. They're so, so pretty. And then here's the last one. This is the amber one. So I really love the highlighter in here too. So very, very pretty. And I know some of these look similar to the blushes that I picked out from Lawless, but they actually apply very differently. So they're not the same. So I love all these. And two other things that I have been really, these are like my absolute favorite eyeshadows from Aether Beauty. And the other one, the first one is the Rose Quartz palette. I love this palette. It's so beautiful. I can wear this all year round too. My next favorite is the Ametrine Quad, which this kind of looks similar to, like some of the colors in here are sort of similar to that baby one palette, but they're different in a way too. But I love this quad. It's one of my favorites too. It's so, so pretty. And I have been, you know, really enjoying Aether Beauty too lately. Like it's definitely, I gave them another chance, and I'm so glad that I did, because I have found some really, really pretty blushes and some pretty eyeshadows from them. All right, so next, what I have as a favorite, and what has been my favorite highlighter for the last few weeks, is I revisited this Ilia Decades Daylight Highlighting Powder. I have it on today. I really love this highlighter. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't pick up the highlighter from Lawless, is it looks very similar to this. And I don't want to have two of the same highlighters, if you know what I mean. I don't like to have all this makeup because it'll sit around and get wasted, since I'm not really wearing that much makeup these days. So I love this highlighter. It's so beautiful. Now the bronzer, the Ilia bronzer, is actually a flop for me. I do not like that bronzer, and I've mentioned that in other videos. That's why it's not here, but I have been loving this highlighter lately. So it's so beautiful. And this one again is the Decades color. It's the lightest one. They have one that's sort of like a rose gold. All right. So my favorite bronzer of all time is the Alima Pure Mauna Loa bronzer. So this is a loose mineral bronzer, and it's matte. And I love this bronzer so much. I don't like bronzers that have shimmer in them, because I have large pores and I try to avoid a lot of shimmer on the face. That's why I don't like those luminous foundations. I don't like luminous face powders, because when you have larger pores, when you use luminous makeup or super glowy, dewy makeup or anything with shimmer in it for the larger parts of your face, especially where you have larger pores, it will make your pores stand out and look larger. So I love a matte bronzer, and this is such a beautiful color. I love it. I love everything about this. I was searching for the perfect bronzer for the longest time, and I finally found it, and I have been loving it. All right, so another favorite, okay, let's go into Westman Atelier. So as you guys know, I have been loving the Westman Atelier foundation. I'm still in love with it. I love this foundation. It's been a favorite for a while, and I am going to continue to stick with it. But I will be looking into some other foundations, just so you know, as soon as I get some extra money. I'm not buying any new makeup right now. Put myself on a low buy, actually, because I do have to watch my budget these days. But yes, I'm still loving the Westman Atelier foundation. This is what I have been wearing in all my videos since November. And yeah, I love it. And I will tell you, just to give you guys a tip, like if you saw my Westman Atelier video, there is a learning curve to applying the Westman Atelier foundation. You want to make sure that you prep your skin really well. If you have dry skin, you will need to prep your skin with a really nice moisturizer underneath this, or you can use like the lit up highlighting stick before, oh, I don't have it here, before you apply your foundation. So if you have skin that is on the drier side, I would suggest that. It makes for a really nice application. I have been using the Lit Up Highlight Stick underneath the Westman Atelier foundation, and I don't put it everywhere, just in certain spots. Like I'll put it right here on my cheeks and right here in my lower jawline area, because that's where I get dehydrated the most, and I have been loving it. But if you have like normal to oily skin, you will not like that because your skin will get really oily. So prep your skin really well, and also just remember, a little of this goes a long way. You can easily cake on this foundation. From what I've experienced with this foundation is if I apply a lot at first and I blend it out, it sometimes looks like it's not enough, right? And then I want to add more. And then what happens is this gets better as you let it sit on your skin. So what I do is I apply it, blend it out, and then I go into my eyeshadow. And then after my eyeshadow, I see how it sits on my skin. And even though I feel like I don't have enough on, after I let it sit on my skin and, you know, melt in there, then it looks fine. It looks like I have plenty on. And the times when I was very first using this, I was applying way too much and going back and applying more because I thought it wasn't enough, because it wasn't covering what I wanted it to cover. But then what would happen is, after I'd let it sit, I looked like I had way too much foundation on and it was cakey. So just take that into consideration. Start out with a little bit, you know, put stripes on your face and then blend it from the center out, and then do your eye makeup and then revisit it and then go in and touch it up from there. That's my best advice for this foundation. Okay, so another product from Westman Atelier that I have been loving, and this is what I use as my contour, is the Biscuit Face Trace Stick. I love this. I use this underneath my cheekbones and my jawline to contour it. And yeah, it's still fabulous. I have been loving it so much. Okay, so those are my favorite. Oh, I have one more favorite from Westman Atelier. I still do love their lip suede. I love this. This is like my favorite reds of all time. I can actually wear these and I'm happy with it. I have been using it more. And yeah, I just love the lip suede. It's so beautiful. I know that they just came out with their balmy lip glosses. I don't plan on picking those up right now because I don't need them, but eventually I will pick them up and try them out, guys. Okay, so now for my other favorites I have been loving. So this is another lip product. So this is from Athr Beauty, and this is their matte formula of their lip plumping. So this one is called, it's just called Matte Lips. City Lips Matte. So it says lightweight, full coverage plumping lip cream instantly promotes the look of plump and defined lips using hyaluronic acid and oligopeptides. So I really like this color. This is my favorite one. It's called Rosy Mauve. It's so pretty. I've worn this in a couple of videos. But this is a really nice matte lip formula. It does plump up your lips, but not as much as this Forget the Filler lip gloss. I like this more because I like for my lips to look really nice and plump because they are on the thinner side. But this formula stays on your lips pretty much all day long. It doesn't budge and it doesn't dry out my lips, and I really love this color. Now I have another matte formulation from them. This one is called Pink Taupe, and this one is a nude one, which is also really nice. So I really love these. So from the Athr Beauty line, the matte lips are my favorite from their products. Well, out of their lip products, okay? All right, so there's that. Okay, so now let's get into some flops, but I do have something new to show you really quick. So I went ahead and took the plunge and bought the Kosas Air Brow Tinted Brow Gel and the Brow Pop Pencil, and I got the shade Honey Blonde. I am wearing the Tinted Brow Gel today, and I have to tell you, I'm on the fence of this. So I did order the color in soft brown because this honey blonde one I feel is just a little bit too light for me. But I will tell you, like, this formula, it's sort of shimmery, but it's like, it makes my eyebrows feel funny. It's very thick, and I put it in, And then it makes my brows look like they're all sort of like I have too much brow gel in. And then what happens is when I comb it out, it flakes. So I'm hoping that the soft brown color will be better. I'll give you guys an update with that. But also the pencil is just a tad too light for me too. But I do like the pencil. And I will say, like, I really like the packaging. And for the price, you get quite a bit of product in here because I love the Well People brow gel. That's like my favorite brow gel. And it's a little tiny tube and it's the same price as this. And you get like, it almost looks like 3 times the amount of product. So that's the thing, is that these Kosas brow products are fairly reasonable, with all being $22 each. Now this brow pencil, I will tell you, I really, really like it a lot. Here's what it looks like. It has a spoolie on the end. And then the tip is a triangle shape, and it's very, very, very tiny, as you can see. But the color is just way too light, but I do like the formula. So like I said, I ordered the soft brown colors through the Sephora VIB sale. And when I get those, I'll give you an update on how I like these. But yeah, so there's the Kosas stuff. And now, okay, now let's get into the flops. So for my flops here, I have, let's do Westman Atelier first. So for my flops with Westman Atelier, I have the Peau de Soleil. So this is their super loaded tinted highlight, and here it is. So with this, the reason why it's a flop for me is because this started irritating my skin. It makes my skin really itchy, and I'm not sure what it is in here, but every time I wear this now, it just really itches my skin. And also this color, it's more like a bronzer, and it looks good on my skin. But this is just, I don't know, $75 for this? I don't know. So that is a flop for me. And I'm probably going to, well, I'll keep it. It does look really nice on the eyes, but I've tried putting it on my eyes, and I think maybe it has something to do with the warmer weather, because sometimes minerals in makeup, sometimes when it's warm out and I put them on my eyelids or on my face, I do get like this burning, stinging sensation when my face gets really hot. So maybe there's a mineral in here that is doing that, okay? So another flop for me from Westman Atelier, which if you saw my Westman Atelier review video, it's their iPods, and I have the daytime one with Taupe. So I love the colors of these. I think they're really, really pretty. But again, another product that I think is way too expensive for what it is. They don't last on the eyes. On me, like within 30 minutes, they start creasing. So yeah, these are a total flop for me. And they're not that pigmented either. So they definitely need to think about the formulation of these. I know some people really like them, but yeah, they're a big flop for me. All right, so another flop here. I have 3 more flops. Next one is going to be the City Lips Plumping Lip Gloss. So I have 2 colors in this, and this is the clear. And I've been testing this out. I put it on at night on my lips and throughout the day. And as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. Now, when you first use this, it's different than the matte formulas, but it like makes all the blood. Sorry, the neighbors next door are doing some gardening. If you hear that sound. So this, when you put it on, it makes all the blood rush to your lips like right away. And my lips get really red. It looks like I dipped them in chili peppers, okay? And after you continue to use it, that feeling goes away. It does plump up your lips, but it's so sticky, guys. Like when I wake up in the morning, my lips are really sticky. And when I wear this during the day, yeah, it's sticky. And then if you get it on a glass, it's so hard to clean off. So it does what it says. It does plump up the lips. At first, when you try it, for me, it was uncomfortable. But as I got used to it, it wasn't uncomfortable anymore. But the formula is just way too sticky for me, okay? I like the matte formula better. Another product that was a flop for me from City Beauty was Beyond Mascara Volumizing Treatment Mascara. So this mascara, I really liked it the first 3 weeks that I used it, okay? So it has this really interesting looking wand. It's a pipe cleaner wand, and it's like spiral, okay? Now this gave me really nice plump volumized lashes, and I loved it. It's like what I look for in a mascara, okay? But after 2.5 weeks, I started to notice that it was really clumpy, right? And then 3 weeks into using it, oh my gosh, my lashes clumped together. It looked like I had like spider legs that were all like 3 lashes were clumped together, and it was so hard to get them to fix them properly after you have it on. But yeah, it has lash enhancing benefits, lash growth and stuff like that. But I think the wand and the formula definitely needs to be improved because it just clumps way too much. It lasts all day. I had no smudging, but the clumping situation was just not for me. Okay. Okay, and so here is my last flop, which I'm sure is probably going to be a surprise to you guys. So it's the Fit Glow Beauty Vegan Good Lash Mascara. Now let me tell you something. This used to be my favorite mascara. I used it for 2 years straight in a row, okay? And I didn't really like anything else. Well, after about 2 years, what I've noticed is with the Fit Glow, some of the Fit Glow products, well, most of them actually, except for the lip serums, is every time I get something, it's never the same. Their formulation is always off and it's never consistent. That's why I had to go find a new foundation, because I was having so many issues with the Fit Glow foundation not being consistent. Same thing with their skincare products and their mascara. And the only thing that I find that they're consistent on is the lip serums. So this mascara used to be my favorite. It used to give me those va va voom lashes that I loved. Volume, length, curl, was the perfect mascara. So I've had this tube for a little bit. I think I've had it for like 6 months and I forgot about it. I had it stashed away, right? So I'm like, oh shoot, you know, I need to use it. So I've been using this for the last month and the formula is still the same. It hasn't like thickened up or anything. It's really wet. Like it doesn't give me length or volume. It doesn't curl my lashes, and I'm just very, very unhappy with it. It also clumps my lashes too, to where I have to go in there with the comb and comb them out. So there you go. I will not be buying this mascara anymore, so you guys know. And actually, I don't buy Fit Glow anymore. I'm just using up what I have. Like I still have a ton of lip serums, and I am using those up. But so if you guys are wondering why you don't see Fit Glow on my channel anymore, that's the reason why, because every time I get something, it's never consistent. And we all get the same answer, okay? All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next one. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. When you like my videos, it really helps my channel. Thank you, guys. Sending you all so much love and light, and have a wonderful weekend.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.